John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. I know it's after the holiday, but season's greetings anyway. Happy New Year. Hope everyone is doing well. And I wish that everyone would have a happy, healthy, and blessed New Year for everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, over here at the Kimalan Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. As I always say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And caring is sharing. And today I would like to share a few things with you, if you don't mind, and hopefully I say something that will encourage you as well. I was thinking, and I was blessed to go out of town and spend the holiday Christmas with my family in St. Louis. And it was a wonderful trip. We were blessed safely to get there and back, and we found everyone well. And it was a beautiful holiday, but the season, I always tell people, it's not about the gifts. It's not about what you get, what you do, but I always say meeting the need. And I think there was a more so of a greater need just to be with the family, to share and spend time with your family. And we got a chance to see cousins, sisters, and brothers, and nieces and nephews. And we had a pleasant time. We didn't do a lot of going. We was there for about a week, but it was just so pleasant just to be with the family and just share the precious moments that we have with one another. You know, I am a family-oriented person, and we have always been taught each one reach one, each one teach one, and we have family if we don't have anyone else. And a family that prays together, stays together. And as we was there laughing and grinning and just enjoying, one of the members asked us, what would we like for Christmas? And I replied that it was enough for me just to be here with the family. And they just smiled. They said, well, you know, we buy gifts and we do something for everyone for the holiday, and we buy gifts for different ones. So, you know, give us some idea. I said, well, you can give me a bottle of cologne. They looked at me and smiled. And my wife said, you can get me a moo, which some of you ladies familiar with that. Some call it a duster, some call it an Afghan, or just one of those things you just wear around the house. And they said, wow, you know, y'all were so humble. And I didn't think it was so much as just being humble, but that wasn't the purpose why I was there. I just wanted to be there with the family and let them know we made that trip purposely just to be with them, not for gifts. Not we took gifts. We wanted them to know that we was thinking about them and we was caring and was concerned, and just wanted them to know that not only did we come to see them, but we wanted to also show and express some love. And it wasn't much, but it was just to let them know that we love them. And nevertheless, leading up to Christmas, I cooked dinner. They seemed to enjoy my cooking, so I cooked some steaks and gravy, seared some and broiled some. We all enjoyed and we laughed and we talked and just enjoyed family. There's nothing like family. Just to laugh and go in and be happy with one another. And rolling around come Christmas, when everyone began to enjoy one another and they began to share the gifts. You know, it was just a blessing. Everyone had just such nice gifts. And unknowing to us, you know, they gave us monetary gifts to help us on their trip because we, you know, took the time out, which they didn't have to do, but they did. And I really appreciate it because, not that I did here, but it's nothing like expressing and showing, not that you have to give gifts and do things to let people know how you feel about them. But when they do, it just makes you feel good. I was also blessed. My wife, she got her moo-moo. I got my cologne, along with a host of other things, shirts and jackets. And I mean, they just really showered us with love and made us feel loved. And not that it, excuse me, took any of that. Just, like I say, just to be there was enough. But I guess what I'm really trying to say, and I often say, always, every chance you get, if your mother's still here, your father's still here, you have sisters and brothers, express and extend the love, extend the gratitude. Let them know how much you appreciate them, how much you love them, and not let it always be about you or what you have for me. I've been told that I was a giver, and I definitely don't have a problem with giving. I actually enjoy being a blessing and showing people how I feel and treating them and expressing how I feel about them as well as the things that they do. Because, you know, I think about sometimes when, and I tell people, it's not all about what you do or how you do or when you do things. And it's not about you doing things. But because of you thought enough of me, my father would always say, people don't have to care enough about you to do anything. But when they do, I mean, it don't cost you a whole lot or nothing really to say thank you or I appreciate you. I'm often reminded, and I think about in the Bible, the Bible teaches and we teaches when praises go up, blessings come down. And there's not a day that goes by that I thank God for allowing me to wake up the next day and started me on my way. I have a sound mind. I can see, I can hear, I can talk, I can walk. And I just thank God for allowing me to be able to do those things. A lot of times, a lot of people have a tendency to say, what is there to be thankful for? I don't have anything to be thankful for. But I often make the difference because if you are here, you are still in a position to do better than what you are doing. And it's a blessing just to be here because a lot of people went to bed last night and didn't get up. A lot of people don't have the activities of their limbs. They can't see. People have to leave them around. People have to push some people around in wheelchairs. Some people can't talk if they don't have a pencil and a piece of paper or know how to speak hand language, sign language, and someone to see them and understand. They have a problem communicating, but you don't have that problem. So the next time you really think about it, and you tell yourself or you tell someone you don't have nothing to be thankful for, oh, I beg the difference. If you have a home, I mean, have you thought about when you riding up and down the streets or look out sometimes, you see the homeless, you see the people that don't have nowhere to live. I've seen people in tents. I've seen people had to go to shelters. You have and I have so much to be thankful for. And doing so, I just can't help. I often tell people that this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And I tell them a lot of times my story is from which I came, because I remember when I didn't have a whole lot. Not that I have a whole lot now, but the little that I have, I don't mind sharing. I don't mind giving. It look like the more I give, the more it's given back to me. I've had people that I've tried to be a blessing to when they do something that I say the Lord puts it in my spirit to do something else. They say, no matter what I try to do, it looks like you just won't allow me or let me. I'll give you. Well, it's not a war, it's not a contest. It's just when you have it in your heart to do good, to want to do good, to want to help someone, and then not only help them, I have found myself at one time or another, I've actually thanked a person for allowing me to be able to help them or allow me to be a blessing to them. And I thank God for allowing me and fixing it and put me in a position to be a blessing at one time or another. I don't do it all the time. I'm not able to do it all the time, but when I can, as we say here, each one reach one, each one teach one. And reaching could be just lending a hand. Sometimes it could just be a kind word. It don't have to be always a gift. And sometimes there's a song saying, sometimes you have to encourage yourself. And I often tell myself I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. To God be the glory. If it had not been for the Lord who is on my side, where would I be? Would I be out there with others? I thank God that when I was coming up, I didn't get caught up with drugs and liquor and weed and other different things. We all have problems, but the most important thing is that realizing that we have problems. And not that I didn't try any of those things. I tried to smoke weed. I tried to smoke a cigarette. I tried to drink a little bit. I did a little bit of everything except for real drugs like pills and cocaine and stuff like that. But I thank God that I didn't acquire a real taste, and I was able to realize that it was good to me, but it wasn't good for me. That's another reason you often hear me say, based upon decisions that you make brings about consequences. And if you make the right decision, it brings about real good consequences. So let's focus on this year, making the right decisions. Because everybody wants good things. Everybody wants good things to happen to them. So if you make a decision to do the right thing, most of the time, good things happen for you. If you make the decision as far as your body, the drinking, the smoking, and the drugging, and all that other different stuff, focus on what's good for you, not what's good to you. If you focus on what's good for you, I think you'll come out ahead of the game. So like I say, based upon decisions that you make brings about consequences. And this year, I know a lot of us found ourselves from time to time telling people that we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But who's fooling who? Or I'm fooling you, or am I fooling myself? So the sooner we become men and women of our word, keeping our word, doing what we say that we're going to do, be known for that person, not only with a good name, but a good word that you can believe and trust. Don't it make you feel good when someone say that I'm going to do something for you and they do it? When you're working on your job and you punch in, you expect the boss to make sure that your time get in, that the payroll gets to the accountant and whoever does what they do, to make sure that you get your check for the labor that you have provided. So you just like you expect them to do what they're supposed to do. Find yourself being the person that's doing what you are supposed to do. Focus on not just what's good to you, but what's more important, what's good for you. Remember, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, over here at the Accumulan Village. And I would like to say that everyone, and I know you have a conscience, so let your conscience be your guide. Say something to encourage someone, each one reach one, each one teach one. I'm over here at the Accumulan Village. The address is 7701 Harper, Detroit, Michigan, 48213. Phone number is 312-921-1616. For each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And thank you for listening.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m. John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m. Accumulan Village presents Youth Field Trip events, Fridays 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., ages 5 to 17, $10 per person, minimum 10, max 15. Saturdays and Sundays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. $200, minimum 10, max 15. Includes a coupon special, hot dogs, chips, and punch. Accumulan Village's activities and amenities: air hockey, pool table games, video games, foosball, karaoke, movies, TV, cafe. Located at 7701 Harbor Avenue in Detroit, Michigan, 48213. For more information or to schedule, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. Credit cards, checks, cash apps, and Zelle accepted. It's our pleasure to serve you. Culinary pleasure. Have your next social event here at Accumulan Village. Recreation, Entrepreneur Cafe, Culinary Pleasure, Recreation, Education, Culture. For more information, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. Biz and me.
818-7290. That's 248-818-7290. Or email mildredmarion56@gmail.com. Sugar-free options available and catering in select areas. That's Millie's Munchies.
Hey, this is Tony David Moore, and now I'm a part of the LDWC Enterprise and LICMC.net Radio Media Mogul team, working with Irene, London, and crew, moving forward together. Are you a youth between the ages of 9 and 17 years of age? If so, then come join the Drama Club for you. Get 5 free acting classes online via Zoom. Then become a part of the act in our virtual drama stories featured in social media and on local cable TV. Be a part of creating dramatic stories, participating in an annual stage play, and more. Again, if you are a youth between the age of 9 and 17 years old, joining us with parental guardian consent. For more details and to register for joining the Drama Club for Youth, call 248-701-0885. Again, that's 248-701-0885. Presented by London D Trade Enrichment under the Christian Youth Production Ministry, a State of Michigan organization.
Powder Puff Sitcom, Class A, Trichet, Persnippete, Smarte, Vanity, plus Lexi. Coming soon. Stay tuned.
I'm the one with all the brain. I'm witty and I'm beautiful too. Yes, I have brains and beauty all in this package. Me, I am Smarte.
Vanity is my way of life. I must have it my way every day. The very best is for me because I am the best. You'll see it. Vanity is my way. I said, my name is Vanity.
Powder.
This is Lexi from Powder Puff Sitcom. I have the info for everything you need, especially business. I'm wishing you a happy, blessed holidays and a safe, knowledge-based 2023. I'm Lexi. I've got the knowledge.
Hey, remember me? I'm Smarte. Remember the smart one. I know what I know. And if you don't, then you'll find out. This is Smarte. Wishing you the best in 2023. Looking forward to seeing you then. I'm out.
I like the best. I get the best. Why? Because I am the best. Well, enough about me. Wait a minute. Oh, as I was saying, enough about me. wishing you all from me and the Powerpuff sitcom. Happy holiday, a super 2023. Like I said, like I said, I am Vanity, and don't you forget that. Don't worry, because I'm not going to let you forget Vanity.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the man for the girls. They need me to hold it down. I'm handy and I know what I do. This is Benny. Wish you all the best for the 2023. Yeah, it's me.
Perspective is here. And that is me. Look, I like everything right, tight.
That's not sassy. I love diamonds, gold, and my jewelry. And I am the definition of class. I expect everyone in my circle to be beautiful, smart, wealthy, and all that. You know, don't you? From me, the Powderpuff sitcom, wishing you a blessed, prosperous 2023. Mwah.
Well, this is the voice of Trashay. I'm one of the Puff sitcom girls. Look, I'm the girl that goes for it, and I'll get it done. If you're around me, like the Powderpuff crew, there are always benefits for them. That's probably why they love me. Listen, y'all. Go ahead and get to it. Get to it and do it. This is the voice of Trashay. I'm one of the Powderpuff sitcom girls.
Hi, this is Tony David Moore. Do you need to get the word out? Well, you found the way right here at LDWC Enterprise, your media mogul place for community, business ministry, entertainment, and more. Share your message, inspiration, talents, gifts, visions globally and locally, simultaneously. Here's Irene. Irene?
Hi, that's me. Live on our 24-hour live stream radio station, licmc.net, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and more. In addition, broadcast on Comcast Xfinity TV locally. Join brand affiliates Global Networking in connection with Biz Hype, where you can share your products, services, events, and more.
Production, editing, broadcasting. We do that too. Need voiceovers? That's one of my specialties.
That's right. Tony David Moore has the voice and skills.
Oh, thank you.
You could choose what you want. Just give us a call at 248-701-0885.
That's 248-701-0885. We are the team moving forward together. LDWC Enterprise and LICMC.net Radio Media Mogul Team.
Join the ADI's Actor Club